the storm. It's an interesting angle for his flying. Is this a dream? A dream or a... Well, I can't say a memory. Oh, it must be a dream. We got like a giant Momo. I would totally ride on a giant Momo. Oh. Is it a dream about a storm? Does that represent something?
Piazza?
Why did you disappear?
I didn't mean to.
Oh, that's his old mentor friend. Oh man, this is turning into a nightmare, guys.
Need you, eh?
We need you, Ed. We need you.
What's going on?
Intense
Did
start,
we get
guys.
captured again?
I just had a bad dream. Go back to sleep.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Sokka's all about the food and the sleep, just like me.
Tell me about it? I think I just need some rest.
You guys want to hear about my dream?
I think you need to talk about it.
That's okay. I didn't want to talk about it anyway.
Probably dreaming about food.
Look at those
Good morning,
clear skies, buddy.
Appa.
Because we're out of food.
Do you guys like have any money? I think maybe Boomy had given them some money at some point, but now I'm not sure. Also slightly disappointed that we saw Boomy and Haru in that last episode's like recap of the previous or whatever, but we didn't see Boomy or Haru. Maybe the focus was just on the Earth Nation and everything. But yeah, how are these people paying for food at this point?
Guys,
That's my
wait.
curiosity.
This was in my dream. We shouldn't go to the market.
What happened in your dream?
Food eats people. Also, Momo could talk. You said some very unkind things.
Nah, I bet he did. I would be okay with that entire dream being reality, where food tries to eat them and Momo talks. That would be a great time. Also,
Big one.
it's good to see you guys again.
Uncle.
It's been a
The
minute.
weather's perfect. There's not a cloud in sight.
Prince Zuko, consider the safety of the crew.
That's the face that you should make. Like, what if you get stuck in that
He doesn't
storm?
mean that.
He's such a supportive uncle. I love him.
Perfect, I'm telling you.
I don't know if I like the sound of that swishing.
I don't want to eat that
Swishing
either.
means it's the ripe juices swishing around, huh?
Who is this
I think
woman?
it's true, Katara. Swishing means it's right.
She seems as enthusiastic. Okay, I just realized we're out of money. That answers my question. I feel like she's enthusiastic about her melons as that one dude who's about his cabbages. What is with all the produce sellers
I
in
just
this
realized
show?
we're out of money anyway.
Maybe she didn't mean that, but I am curious where they're getting
Out
money
of food
from.
and out of money.
Okay, they are.
You could get a job, smart guy.
Do we have time to get a job? We gotta get to the freaking water people already.
There's going to be a terrible storm.
I wonder if this is like a literal storm or if something else is coming.
Well, it's your joints against my brain. Then I'll find a new fish hauler and pay him double what you get. How you
The
like
people
that?
here are all intense.
You're hired.
What? You said get a job.
I mean,
And he's paying double.
Lieutenant, you'd better learn some respect, or I will teach it to you.
maybe you should learn some respect, Prince Zuko.
What do
Like, I like
know
you, but
about
you're
respect?
a little bit, yeah, exactly, a little bit big for your britches.
The way you chose, you know nothing about respect.
He is not wrong.
You
Oh,
don't
but
care about
yeah,
anyone but yourself.
you're gonna get,
Then again,
you're gonna get
what should I
flamed, bro.
expect from a spoiled prince?
Easy
All right,
now.
let's go. We shouldn't go. We don't have time for
Enough.
this, but
We're all
always the voice
sure
of
after a
reason.
bowl of noodles, everyone will feel much
Like I
better.
said, always the voice of reason. Eat the noodles, drink the tea, guys.
I don't need your help keeping order on my ship.
But you do need some noodles. He's just got so many insecurities with his past and his father and everything.
Well, I'll
Yep.
be a hog monkey's
Hog
uncle.
monkey's
You're the
uncle.
Avatar, ain't you? You turned your back on the world.
He was stuck in an iceberg,
Aang
bro.
would never
Calm
turn
down.
his back on anyone.
Oh, I wonder if that's where his dreams are coming from, though. I wonder if he subconsciously feels some kind of, like, responsibility for having left for so long. Obviously, it wasn't his fault, but maybe because, like, he sees the way, like, the state of the world, the way that it's become.
Years of war and suffering.
Yeah,
Aang is the
I think he's
bravest
feeling it
person
more
I know.
personally.
He has done.
Is he feeling guilty?
That's right. Keep flying.
Or is he remembering something about himself and about his past? Or did he just feel bad, like I said, because he sees how awful things have been?
Your friends ain't too polite, are they?
I know. This one time I was.
Yeah.
I really do have a soft spot for Sokka. Here we go. Here's that sweet brother-sister relationship, that vibe that I always get from them.
I don't want to talk about it. It has to do with your dream, doesn't it? Talk to me.
Yeah, maybe that dream is
It's
like
kind
an
of a
old
long
memory
story.
of a sort. Hey,
I'm
aww.
gonna try to get a little fire going.
Appa's such a good friend.
I'll never forget the day the monks told me I was the Avatar.
Oh, yeah, we are about to learn more about the backstory. And he didn't really want to be. As we've seen in previous episodes, he's like, man, I'm not ready for this. I don't think I can handle this. Even Gyatso was just like, yeah, you're kind of young. They probably shouldn't have told you that. But before that heavy statement, I was about to say, when you guys commented that, because I said that Appa makes me think of like Falcor in a way from the Neverending Story. And one of you guys commented that for you, he was always like a blend of like Falcor from the Neverending Story with the cat bus from My Neighbor Totoro. And honestly, that's probably the most honest and best comparison for him, I think.
I was trying to teach them how to do the air scooter. First,
What's the air scooter?
then he got.
Oh, that thing. Yeah, we love that thing. Oh. They're seeing how much more skilled Aang is. Just he's like that natural skill and fast learning.
A trick, Aang. I made it up.
Of course.
We need to speak with you.
Oh, he thinks he's in trouble. No, sweetheart.
My favorite toys when I was little.
I was about to say, they look like
Chose them
toys.
from among thousands or Avatar
Oh,
relics.
wow. And he would
These items
remember
belong to
those
Avatar's
subconsciously
past.
because of
Your
the
own
reincarnation.
past lives. You chose them because they were familiar.
You were familiar.
No, we need you, Aang.
We need you. That's what they kept saying in his dream. I need more of the story.
Sick of taking his orders, and I'm tired of chasing his
Oh man, we're gonna have some kind of mutiny in this episode. Oh, did we get Zuko backstory too? Can we please have backstory on
Try
everybody?
to understand. My nephew is a complicated young man. He has been
I also
through
like that
much.
Iroh's trying to smooth this over. Oh my goodness, this my Zuko Poo. He's so young. It's young Zuko. Oh, I'm so here for this. Also, again, I love how supportive Iroh is toward his nephew, and just trying to get them to have some understanding.
Prince Zuko not missing anything. Trust me. These meetings are dreadfully boring.
If I'm going
As
to rule this
meetings
nation
often
one
are.
day, don't you think I need to start learning as much as I can?
Okay, respect for that,
Very well.
him wanting to learn things.
But you must promise not to speak.
Oh Lord, we all
These
know
old
Zuko
folks
can't
are
not
a bit
speak.
sensitive.
Aww. Eager to learn, eager to do a good job. But oh, like I said, we know Zuko can't not talk ever.
They'll be used as a distraction while we mount an attack
Oh,
from the
that's
rear.
nice
What
of
better to
you.
use as bait than fresh meat.
Oh, that's
You
horrible.
can't sacrifice an entire division like that.
Okay,
Our soldiers
Zuko.
love and defend our nation.
Okay, you know what? My man Zuko, I'm okay with him talking in this case. He's so right.
Zuko was right, you see. But it was not his place to speak out. And there were dire consequences.
Just for defending people? Oh my goodness, I love how we're going back and forth with their backstories. Guys, I can't describe how much I love this right
Why
now.
would you be excited about it?
That's a lot of responsibility. How
after I
would
found
you
out,
feel about that?
Everything began changing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh, do you think people treated him differently?
The Avatar, it's kind of an unfair advantage for whichever team you're on.
But I'm still the
Aw.
same.
Yeah, he's still the same person.
I can't play.
But that happens. People
That's
treat you
the only
differently
fair
when
way.
they
Oh,
know things
Okay.
like that about you.
sorry.
When you given a different position. It's not right, but... Aw, he's so endearing. I like Yatsu.
Playing games with him?
Aang has already trained enough for
Aang is
today.
a child, and he needs to have some fun. Even,
No,
honestly,
As long as I am his
even
guardian,
adults need to
I
have
will
some
decide
fun.
when he trains and when he gets his butt kicked at Pai Show.
Good on you, Gyatso. Ooh, look at his face. That was like his only friend because after he became the Avatar.
The Fire Lord became very angry with
Just for that, just for defending people. That's why you're mad.
of complete disrespect.
He had to do
And
more
there
than
was
that to
only
get
one
kicked
way
out.
to resolve this.
Oh no, the
Agni
battle.
Kai.
Agni Kai, yeah.
That's right.
Oh my goodness. So his father literally got pissed at him for this. For speaking out of turn at a meeting. Which I can get. There's like a line of respect in these things. But he was defending like a bunch of innocent people. I mean, mad respect to Zuko. I knew there was more to him than met the eye. He's still, he's still redeemable. He's still one of my favorites.
Zuko looked and declared that he was not afraid.
Of course he
But
did.
Zuko, when he turned to face his opponent, he was surprised to see it was not the general.
What? Did he get
Zuko
like a
had
champion for
spoken out
himself?
against the general's plan. But by doing so in the Fire Lord's war room, it was the Fire Lord whom he had disrespected.
Is it his own father?
Zuko would have to
Oh.
doom his own father.
That's horrible. And he's not gonna want to hurt his father. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just got so emotional over that realization. I don't like it. I like Zuko so much, guys.
He needs to grow up as a normal boy.
Yes, he does.
You cannot keep protecting him from his
No, but you can still allow him to have
I know you
a human life along with learning all of that.
For the boy, cloud your judgment.
Disagree. Yeah, but I think that playfulness is part of what makes him him,
You
and it's
and
gonna.
Aang must be separated.
Oh, I wonder if he leaves then, because in the dream, Gyatso was saying, "Why did you leave?" or something like that. Wonder if he like runs away.
That's awful, Aang.
I'm sorry I got so mad.
No, those are
after the
valid
most.
emotions. They're very realistic
Well,
emotions.
That's not.
Yep.
I'm not going to let them take you away from me.
Oh. And then does he never see him ever again until he finds out that he's dead?
Never saw Gyatso again.
And I bet he's having these dreams because there's a storm coming, and that's like triggering those memories. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's when he made.
I was waking up in your arms after you found me in the iceberg.
I just feel bad because Gyatso probably thought he was like dead or whatever.
I did turn my back on the world.
You're being too hard on yourself.
You didn't mean to,
Even
love.
if you had stayed, you would have been killed along with all the other airbenders.
You don't
That
know
could
that.
be.
I know it's meant to be this
And you
way.
also would not have met Katara
The
and
world
Sokka.
needs you now.
Okay, now give me the rest of Zuko's story. He's not gonna want to do
Please, Father.
this. He
I only
obviously
have the Fire Nation's
has
best interest at heart. I'm sorry I
a
spoke out of
compassion
turn.
in him. He's not gonna want to fight his father.
For your honor.
Yeah,
I mean,
F your
no
honor, bro.
disrespect. I am your loyal son.
You are this guy must be the biggest freaking narcissist in the entire world to fight his son over him making a comment trying to defend your own freaking armies, which you should also. I can't play.
I looked over.
Oh, who's this lady that's way too happy about this? Oh, freaking Zhao. Oh, Lord.
It was no accident.
Oh, my goodness.
Zuko had shown shameful weakness. As
No.
punishment, he was banished.
You showed
and sent
strength
to
of character
capture
that you
the
don't
Avatar.
have.
So that's why he's so obsessed. Capturing the Avatar.
Oh, that's so
chance
sad.
Things return.
He doesn't realize that he never lost his honor. He was being honorable by defending the soldiers and by not wanting to fight his father. But that is insane. There wasn't even a battle. His father just frickin' and burned him and scarred him. And banished him for literally nothing. That's why I said his dad is the biggest frickin' narcissist in this entire universe.
The Avatar gives Zuko hope.
And I wonder if that hope can finally be translated into them working together. I really, really, really want that. Oh, is he remembering being with his father? Okay, this is completely side note, but you know how I'm always like shipping people together? Like I'm always shipping like Katara with Haru. Can I ship myself with Prince Zuko? I have a soft spot for like turning bad guys into good guys. I mean, I know that's probably in real life a horrible way to look at romance, but I just want to see the good come out of Zuko again so hardcore. And if he's not going to have a ship, I'm going to ship myself with him.
I'm going to find them.
I'm going with you.
I'm staying here.
That's probably the best decision for you, so that's
I'll
fine.
be back.
Oh, he's going to care about him, just like he cared about the soldiers. He's not just going to abandon him. Oh, you can use that? Okay. Oh, okay, well, you tried. I love you so much, Prince Zuko. That was cool. That was cool. Woo.
The Avatar! Let him go. We need to get this ship to safety.
Good job, Zuko.
I'm too young to die.
So not, but I still don't wanna.
This couple has been hilarious. Oh my. Deja vu. We are back in the water. Come on, Aang. They need you, and you can help this time. Oh, that's his trick.
She is accepted.
I accept it too. Oh my goodness. What a powerful moment.
Oh, what if instead of an apology, I
Food?
give him a free fish? We call it even.
Food. More than one fish?
I don't eat.
Seriously? You're still gonna pay me, right?
You weren't here now. Well, I guess I wouldn't be either.
That's
Thank
true.
you for saving my life, Avatar.
Everything happens for a reason and a purpose and the right timing. Okay, alright, so I'm actually still kind of emotional from that episode. If I wasn't talking to you guys, I'd probably be really emotional and crying even way more right now, but because I keep, talking about things, that at least somewhat interrupts my crying. But wow, I really liked this episode, just like I really liked episode 8. A lot happened. We learned so much backstory. We had Aang feeling guilt for going off and leaving. He comes up with the fun ball trick where he's riding around on the air ball, and then he uses that air ball, and essentially that's what he gets to encapsulate it in, except it turns to ice. But it's interesting. It's so interesting how when we have grief or trauma, that was traumatizing for him, thinking he was going to be sent away and then getting, stuck inside that ball with the storm and everything. So it's so interesting how our bodies can bury all of that, but then something will eventually trigger those memories and make them come out. Because a storm was approaching, I think that's what triggered him to have those memories and have those dreams about the storm, and to remember that he was actually the one to leave. I like that for several reasons. I like, again, showing Aang as a flawed character, just like we're all flawed. We all are not perfect. We all have flaws. We all make mistakes. We all are not perfect. And I'm not even saying, should he have run away? Probably not, but I completely understand it and don't judge him for it. He was scared. He thought he was going to be forced away from Gyatso, which was first he lost his friends over being the Avatar, really, and then his essentially best friend and the one who loved him and looked after him and didn't just treat him like the Avatar, but as an actual human being, thinking he was going to be ripped away from that only family that he really had. I completely understand him running away in that situation. I loved getting that backstory and just getting more depth to Aang and seeing those more human sides and qualities to him. And by the way, Gyatso's right. That would have been best for him to still grow up as a boy and an Avatar at the same time. Though that playfulness in him is one of the most endearing things about him as a person, about Aang. Oh, and then can we even talk about Prince Zuko and all of that backstory in Revelation? All this time we've been thinking he got injured in some kind of battle and it had to do with him defying his father or whatever. But to know that he was defying his father, first of all, over something that he was in the right. He was in the right to defend those soldiers that were just being sent to the slaughter. And I like that parallel, how at the beginning he was just like, oh, they're just my crew. I don't care what happens to them. Kind of acting like his dad. Kind of, pain can make you take on that kind of bitterness. But at heart, he was still a good guy and still a compassionate guy. At heart, he is not like his father. His father, like I said, has to be the biggest freaking narcissist. I don't think that there's going to be anything I'm going to like about his father once we finally meet him. But yeah, I'm glad that compassion was able to be drawn out. But how heartbreaking to see him being forced to go up against his father, and then him still having too much heart and strength of character. That takes strength of character to not fight and to resist that and to show that respect and try to reason with his father. And then his father, for no reason, just tortures him, disfigures him, and exiles him, all for defying him. So again, he has to have the biggest arrogance, biggest arrogance, biggest narcissism I have ever seen, maybe in a while, of any villain. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I'm almost curious if we learn how the Fire Lord became as he did, but honestly at this point I don't care. I just don't like him. So, very emotional couple of episodes. Well, particularly this episode. I just watched 11 as well. But 12, very emotional. Honestly, one of my favorite episodes so far. I do always appreciate learning a good backstory on characters. But especially my boy Zuko. I'm rooting for him so hardcore. I like how, you know, his uncle was saying how, like, well, the Avatar gives him hope. So, of course, the Avatar gives Zuko hope because he's chasing him. He hopes that if he captures him, that he'll get back in his father's good graces. But what I'm hoping is that Aang, just like he's brought peace and harmony and hope to all these other feuding peoples, will be able to bring some other kind of inner peace to Zuko, and that he will be on our side eventually, opposing his father. And this time, he will have to fight his father. He will have to in order to bring peace to everybody. That could be such a cool arc for him. I would love to see that so much now that I'm thinking about it. And like now that it's coming to me and I'm developing it in my head. But wow, yeah, great episode. Loved every second of that. Can't wait to watch more with you guys next week. Whew. But on that note, happy watching. If you like what you're seeing, please give some thumbs up. Please go ahead and subscribe. Subscribing lets you know when my next videos are coming out, but also, you know, the more that people that subscribe and like my videos, the more that people like you who are enjoying them can also find them. And yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now because I could just talk about Prince Zuko all night probably. On that note, happy watching. Thank you so much for joining me as always, and I will see you in my next videos.